up with you? What up with you? What up with you? What up? Real quick. The power of your testimony. The power of your testimony. I was thinking about the man who had legion. Now, for those of you that don't know or understand what we're talking about, there was a man in the Bible that Jesus had crossed over the sea just to meet this man. And he finds this man, and this man had been in the tombs, and he would cut himself with stones, and he would howl and scream at night, and people were horrified of him. The Bible says that they couldn't even chain him or restrain him because he would break the shackles and break the chains. This man was a savage. And he comes to Jesus, and Jesus sets this man free. He heals this man. I'm not getting into the whole story about the pigs and all that stuff, but just specifically, the man comes up to Jesus after the people come back and they find the man possessed with a legion of demons. They find him sitting at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind. And they freak out and they're telling Jesus, leave, depart from here. And something powerful happens. Jesus is getting on the boat, getting ready to cross back over the sea to the other side. And the man comes up to him and says, Lord, let me go with you. And Jesus is like, no. But go back, go home. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell them of the goodness of God, of the amazing, wonderful things the Lord has done for you. And the man goes to the Decapolis, the 10 cities, and begins to publish abroad everything that Jesus has done. And I'm like, wait a minute, Jesus told this man, go and tell your testimony. Go and tell your story. Can you imagine the weight of his story for people who are struggling, for people who are going through oppression, people who are going through depression, people who are demonically oppressed, people who know somebody that is, people who are broken. Seeing a man with so much life, so much joy, and so much excitement about something that only God could do. You see, your testimony isn't all about you. It's not a glory story like, I won this award, I got this. No. Look what the Lord has done in my life. You know, and I think about that for myself. The power of testimony. You know, not a lot of people know this, only people that are really close to me, but, you know, I was pretty jacked up mentally, emotionally, from my own traumas and things that I had been through. And I had gotten to a place about a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, where I felt so desperate. I was crying out to God, asking him, begging him, am I broken beyond repair? Is there no hope for me? Because everybody is giving me all these labels and they're saying I'm this, they're saying I'm this. Maybe they're right, God. Maybe I am a lost cause. And now I sit back, and for the first time in my life, I have a completely clear mind, stable. My heart is completely solid and stable. And the fruit of the faithfulness that I have had, even through the years of my worst struggles, it's beginning to manifest. In other words, it's beginning to show. And it's not something that I have to tell people about. It's something that they're noticing on their own. You don't ever see an apple tree telling people, hey, I'm an apple tree. You can just look at the branches and see the apples. And you can tell what it is. Jesus said, they'll know you're my disciples by the love you have one towards another. Perfect love. Perfect love. Love that keeps no record of wrong. Love that is faithful. Love that endures, you know. So I just want to encourage somebody. Tell your story. Tell of the goodness of God. And whether you realize it or not, the more you open up that story, the more you're going to realize, man, God has been really good to me. He's been faithful. Even when I was faithless, he remains faithful, for he cannot deny himself. Tell your story, and you will be amazed at the impact it has on those who are just waiting to hear it, because they're struggling with a lot of the same things you've overcome. And greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. On my way to church, that noise you might hear in the background is this crazy section of road on 8 Mile. It's insane. It's cool though. So have a great day. I love you. God bless you. One love. And remember, you are loved and so worth loving.